Hi, parents. This is a data chat that your child is going to be having with their teacher. And the goal of this video is to help you understand your part down here with the parent check. So your child is going to have some iReady scores, and depending on when you're watching this video, might depend on how many iReady scores they have. So you can see right here, there's a fall score, winter score, and then they have not taken spring. So this data chat was taken right after the winter one. If you're just looking at fall, a 0 is going to be placed here. So then you would need 2 more tests for this school year for that child. What this is saying is here is the iReady score. And over here, it's showing the typical growth, which is right here, and then the stretch growth. So the typical growth is the average growth that a student at this grade level typically places during a baseline diagnostic. The stretch growth is kind of that attainable goal, and it's also stretching your child to reach that goal, but also go towards grade level or even a little bit above grade level. So maybe if your child is maybe below grade level, it's going to try to help them get towards proficiency. Where if your child might be very close to grade level, it might just again try to stretch them a little bit more. So every child has a different stretch growth. When it comes to these data chats, your child's teacher is going to pull your child up and they're going to reflect together. What's something that they're proud of when it came to this iReady diagnostic? When they're thinking ahead, what are their goals? What do they want to achieve? And how are they going to achieve those goals? So during this time, what is going to happen is your child is going to conference with the teacher and they are going to come up with some goals. So, for example, maybe a child went up in vocabulary. They're going to say, I improved the most in vocabulary. And that is super exciting, and you should totally celebrate that with your child. And then the next thing is thinking ahead, what are my goals? So maybe your child wants to improve um, and maybe they want to really focus on lessons past this school year because they did a really bad job that last school year. So maybe I want to pass 2 lessons a week with 80% accuracy. And then how are they going to achieve this goal? So maybe this child is going to use a note catcher during the lesson so that they can write down important information. So again, look over what your child kind of says about what they would like to improve on during this process. Have that conversation at home with your child. Now comes your part as a parent. Down here, we have that this document needs reviewed. So you're going to just take this check mark and mark it as a review. If you want to leave a comment to your child, feel free to do so in this box. If you have questions for your teacher, please email the teacher because she might miss your notification. She will go through and check all of these, but again, she might miss it. So please send the teacher an email if you do have a question or need further guidance on this data chat, or you're just looking for ways that you can support your child at home. So if you have any of those needs, please email the teacher. Other than that, you just need to move this and then write a little comment to your child in this box, and then your job, your homework is done. So, again, have these conversations, check in with your child this school year about how they're completing iReady and how they're doing on this assessment.